Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Carol Tia. Let's start with the collective. I was called to do a water reading. Started the water reading, had to stop, so I'm like, because I wasn't really sure if we would even go into all the elements. I don't even feel the need to read for every element. So let's see. I keep hearing Wednesdays on Wednesdays, and something about speech feels like a really big factor. Somebody needs to put in work towards something. And it honestly looks like to repair a long-term relationship on any level, work, family, friend, or romantic, they seem to be stuck. Unemployment or a lack of work may be a really big factor, struggling, and business being slow, apathy, laziness, anything like that, it may be a factor. But it feels like somebody's lovesick. You know, this energy seems like they're kind of in a space to where they don't know how to move on with their life because they're in love. They have a relationship or an opportunity even that they're in love with, even though they know they have to let it go. Right, Teddy Pendergrass started to play TKO, love TKO, flat out. It's like this energy knows, like, it's a wrap. Whatever this is, it's a wrap, it's over with, or emotionally for them, it is a wrap. It just feels like the memories and holding on to what could be, what could have been, what was, all of that is still a factor here. But it feels like will or twill, T will to will, their will, the will, twill, something like that. May be a factor here. This energy has put somebody in a third party relationship, and a third party is convinced that now the main thing is out the picture, that they just get to step onto that throne. But that throne is an honor. You get what I'm saying? So this energy just may be upset now because, like I said, they were okay with playing the background. They were okay with being a third party. They were okay with being the mister or the mistress or whatever was going on in this equation. This entity was okay with not being, not putting in any work. You get what I'm saying? Like, they weren't cooperative. So now that things are taken off, for this entity has expanded on such a mass level, they're kind of trying to get in where they fit in, or trying to find a way to kind of like step on this person's toes to be able to replace them. You get what I'm saying? So, but I heard the game is to be sold, not told, flat out. They don't even have the information if they don't come to this source. They're not going to find anything better, bigger, okay, if they don't come to this source. So it's like you can keep trying everything that's around me, but it's not going to get better. You're not going to find better, or you're not going to find what you're looking for, because what you're looking for is right here. Period. Period. Okay? So this entity is scratching her head trying to figure out. I'm seeing apes, monkeys, chimpanzees, gorillas. I'm seeing all of that. Like, this energy is scratching her head because they're taking the advice of people who are unhappy, taking the advice of people who are still lost and confused on their own paths. So it's like, how can you guide somebody when you don't know what the fuck is going on in your own life? You get what I'm saying? When you haven't mastered yourself, your own energy, who the fuck are you advising? But they're advising this person in this type of way because it gives them the power. It gives them the throne, or that's what they think. So they're saying things, doing things. It honestly feels like a lot that they're saying, writing, reporting, that type of stuff, to convince others that they should be the king or queen. But this is not going to be a king or queen. The most they can be is like a governor. You know what I mean? Like a mayor. It's like you're not going to run the entire country. It's just not going to happen. And that's what this person wants. They want to control their entire family, or they want to control everybody's perspective. They want to control of everyone in this equation. It's like mind control, MK Ultra, flat out. I just picked that up for air signs. I'm telling you, y'all, this energy wants control, but they want mental control. So they're trying to tell people whatever they can, say whatever they can to convince these people to go along with the bullshit that they're on, to convince people to participate in this hateful shit, hateful scheme that they have come up with. It's a plot, okay? But it's not going to work, especially if Sam or Ange is a factor in this equation. This energy is going to get caught, or this energy is going to kind of like realize nobody wants to fuck with them anymore because of the bullshit that they're doing. And then these entities are going to run away from this person. So it just seems to me as if this energy is way too hateful, especially if there's a Karis or a Chris that's a factor in this equation. They are way too hateful. And it's almost like they're trying to act like they nobody sees how jealous they are. Nobody sees how hateful they are. Nobody can see this negative energy that they're constantly putting out. But that's what it is. Like, this energy is a fucking hater. They are a hater. Okay? And it honestly feels like everybody is starting to confirm this. Like, this person caused you to lose your life, your sanity, your family. You feel me? Your relationship, your friends. Whatever is going on here, they have cost this person so fucking much through their negative opinion, their negative feedback, their negative influence. And now the person that they've been influencing is starting to get angry because they're finding out that this person was just jealous the whole time. Like, so they're only telling you this stuff because they're trying to deter you from your blessings. They're trying to keep you from finding success, keep you from finding yourself. You get what I'm saying? And there are people in this equation who may have been like, hey, I wouldn't listen to that. I wouldn't follow that advice. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think they know what they're doing or know what they're talking about. But they ignored the red flags. They ignored the red flags because this is somebody that they've been attached to from their childhood, or somebody that they feel is a person that they could trust. And this energy has mixed feelings towards them. So, no, they're not trustworthy. They have mixed feelings towards this person, and they're spewing off these mixed feelings in conversation. So it's one of those people that you can see giving you the evil eye when you talk about your successes, when you talk about having healthy, positive relationships. They'll do things to try to, like, you know, make you question your partner, make you question your reality, make you question what's going on or what you got popping for yourself. You feel me? Like, they are demons. Those people have demons attached to them or inside of them, and they will project those demons onto us, okay? To tear our confidence down, to make us question the decisions that we're making, to make us question who we are. You get what I'm saying? And it's over for that. These people only have like earthly power. They have money. They may have popularity. They may have like a social status. But we have divine positions, divine roles, divine missions that we are fulfilling. And that's what they're jealous of, because once they have decided they wanted to do the devil's work, right? They have been enslaved with this ball and chain to the devil or to hell. So it's almost like these entities, the devil is like, you can have whatever you want. You can get whatever you like. You can have whatever you like, right? That's the devil's energy. In facts. But you are tethered to hell. So it's like no matter how far you go out, you always got this leash on you. You get what I'm saying? And with the spirit of the Most High, there is no leash. You feel me? It's free will. It's free range. It's free love. It's free hugs. It's positive energy. It's light. You get what I'm saying? You're not bound to anything or anyone, you know, because God gives us the ability to make decisions for ourselves, you know? So, but the devil, you don't get a choice. It's like you gonna get down or lay down. The fuck? Period. And that's what's happening here. These energies are stuck on this ball and chain, or stuck on this tether. And they didn't realize that they were on a tether until they start seeing us fly. And then they were like, oh shit, I want to fly too. And then they're like, oh, and hit the ground again. Hit the ground again. Every time they try to get up, get off this ground, they hit it back. Because they're bound to hell. They don't get to raise their frequency. They don't get to live a bright life. They don't get to live in abundance and happiness. Okay? Not wealth. They don't get to live in happiness. There's a big difference. These energies lack joy. Okay? So they have everything that they could imagine materially. Everything that they may want or need in this physical realm. But in the spiritual realm, they have no pull. They have no say-so. They have no protection. They have no guidance. But this is the life that they chose. Do you get what I'm saying? I said, God gives us free will, right? You can take this path. You can take that path. You can do this or you can do that. Okay? But with those paths are outcomes, consequences, side effects, whatever. It's all a choice. You see the path laid out to you. It's up to your God self to determine what is best for your higher self. And these entities have chosen the low road, that path that led to destruction and chaos and drama and fighting. And it's a lot of it, especially if this person is fighting with a Taurus, or a Taurus is a really big factor in this equation. This energy is under spiritual attack. They're getting attacked by demons because they think that they're going to do God's work, and they're not going to do God's work because they've already sold their soul to the devil. You get what I'm saying? Like, they can't get out of this situation, out of these relationships, out of these connections, out of these opportunities, out of these situations, because they signed a contract with the devil. They can play all they want to, but they looking at us like, oh, well, I'm a tarot reader and you're a tarot reader, so how come you're not demonic and I'm demonic? The fuck? Because the soul matters. Okay, intent matters. And like Joey Badass said, like, we in disguise behind enemy lines. Some of us have missions that y'all have not been appointed to. You get what I'm saying? So even if we have to go into the darkness, it's because God asked us to do that, to bring light into it or to expose it. You feel me? Like, there's levels to this shit. I keep telling people that. And these motherfuckers have not been called to do this spiritual work. But those of us who have been called to do the spiritual work and are the ones that are exposing, like, these people are just selling y'all smoke and mirrors. They're just doing XYZ. You need to do this in real life, you feel me, to help you heal yourself. We're deterring business away from these people because we're not telling you to go buy crystals to heal yourself. We're telling you to go outside in nature, to start exercising, get a gym membership, buy a Bible, talk to God, you feel me? We're doing things that are free to heal ourselves. Not spending money with the next man, or not trying to follow a human being who's only fulfilling their God-given mission, their calling. You feel me? So it's kind of like, I see that a lot with religion, where it's like these people will join these groups and organizations thinking that they need a leader, thinking that they need somebody to guide them on a physical level, but not realizing that that guidance that they're looking for is all within them. Flat out. Raise your frequency. And if these people around you cannot raise their frequency, they're about to say goodbye to you. They're about to say goodbye to you, but it's not your choice. You feel me? This is just the way the cookie crumbles. Thank you so much.